My name is Blake Cromar. I am an artificial intelligence engineer. Artificial intelligence has really, truly existed, I would say, since calculators have ever been invented. Anything that emulates human thought ultimately is an AI, I guess, if you want to get really philosophical. I would say that more meaningful AIs have existed since the 1940s. A great example of this is Alan Turing's Enigma machine, which was used during World War II to decipher Nazi messages. A lot of people like me who work in the field, we are excited about it because we see a lot of the amazing things that it does. So for example, they've been using AI technologies with cancer treatments. They've been combining computer vision tasks with what doctors are doing to automatically shuffle through thousands of images, making it faster, helping doctors see things that they may not have seen, find tumors that would not have been noticed, and they're doing it much faster, they're doing it more accurately, they're assisting these doctors, and they're improving healthcare. And why would you want to take away something like that that's so good, right? And so for those of us that are in the field that see, 1,000 good things before we see a bad thing, we're like, man, this is fantastic. Humans are not very good at doing repetitive. They get bored, they get tired, they don't like it. They're not very fast at it, especially. But anything involving anything repetitive, an AI can come in and do it over and over and over and over and just cream us completely. So we're seeing self-driving cars. So a lot of people talk about how sometimes they get from point A to point B and have no idea what happened. It's because they're not thinking about it anymore. It's a tedious task that we do all the time. Now we have AIs doing that for us. For some agencies, for example, you might have a photography company that have 100,000 photos to sort out. You can create an AI that can just automatically sort them into bins. Something that would have taken you hours as a person can be done in easily 5 seconds. We're not going to be seeing AIs taking over the world. I really doubt that will happen. Is it a possibility? It might be, but I would say it's like 1 in a million, honestly. There's too many people invested in too many good things for robots to be running around and taking over us as a species. Most AIs are created for economical purposes. So most AI technologies are being implemented in things that help businesses grow, help people interact in their economic situation better. Creating something like a full-on robot while it's being conceptualized, it's being done, it's incredibly expensive. It's really expensive. It's much better to create an AI that does a very specific task. It's a lot more cost-effective. I mean, you never know, maybe in the next 100 years we'll get to a point where it'll be more cost-effective to create a full-on robot. But at least for the time being, most AI tools are just little applications and tools that are used to help improve everyone's lives, right? So we're not going to be seeing a lot of crazy Terminator situations in the near future. An artificial intelligence engineer, it's a lot of things, and it really depends on who you ask. Artificial intelligence itself is a really broad category. There are what are known as machine learning engineers, and they use a subclass of AI algorithms known as machine learning algorithms. An AI engineer is really just someone who goes more broad than that, and they use all forms of artificial intelligence algorithms that even go beyond the scope of traditional machine learning algorithms. Well, if you like math and you like computer science, I would get into it. It's pretty neat because you get to spend a lot of time thinking about thought and how that works. So it's really philosophical. It becomes a little bit artistic, maybe unlike other engineering fields. It's not a field where you just sit down and you say, all right, I'm just going to build this. You actually have to spend a lot of time being like, well, how does this work? How does my mind work? How does my buddy's mind work? How does everything work? And then you just kind of throw in everything. You throw in computer science theory, you throw in psychology theory, you throw in mathematics. It's kind of this like hodgepodge of crazy that you just dump into a pot and hope turns out well. So it's a ton of fun.